Hey guys, I wasn't actually planning on recording a video here, but I thought it looked neat with this building in the background, and I enjoy being able to lean against the stone a little bit. And as I was walking here, I was thinking about how many of us, when a relationship ends and certain things rise to the surface, maybe certain lies or certain deceptions, things that you find out about your spouse or partner or whatever, that people tend to reshape the memories in their minds. Like, oh, were they cheating on me while we were doing that? Or were they with their thoughts somewhere else while we were having this kind of experience? Everything is a lie. Oh, it's so terrible and horrible, and everything that we experienced, it was just a waste of time, and it was fake. And I was thinking about this. And all of a sudden, this idea came to my mind that it's so sad when people do that. Because even though your partner might have done certain things that cause you to doubt the authenticity of their actions or the truthfulness of their actions, you still had a meaningful, profound experience. And I came to compare it with a movie in my mind. We know that a movie is fake. A movie is a fantasy story. It's a fake visual representation of a story. It's not a fake visual, it's a real visual representation of a imaginary story. And we watch the movie and we enjoy the experience the movie provides us with. We feel with the characters, we feel the storyline, we allow ourselves to get sucked into the experience. And when the movie ends, we can be like, wow, that was a fantastic movie. I had such profound experiences, or it was super funny, or it made me think, and we share with our friends how we liked the movie or disliked the movie or whatever. But we know that it's not real. So it's an imaginary world that we let ourselves be moved by. Now, you can apply this to things you do in your relationship when it turns out that they were fake or supposedly fake. If your partner was, I don't know, cheating during those times, or having thoughts about other things while you were engaging in certain activities, the experience for you was still real. Your experience was real. Maybe the ideas behind it weren't, but it was still a beautiful experience to have. And this is something I think is important to remember, that it's for you. You had this amazing experience. You had intense feelings of joy or happiness or meaning, or you felt really connected, or you felt really in love, you felt excited, whatever it is. And it was beautiful. And whether it was real or fake, that doesn't really matter, because it was you who was experiencing these feelings, these emotions. And it really got me thinking that it's something you can feel grateful for, even though initially you might feel betrayed or you might feel hurt when you find out it was not real. But I think that eventually it can be good to reframe things and to remember that it was a great experience. And movies are too, and they are not real. So why not enjoy the non-realness of certain experiences you had, and don't repaint them or recolor them or destroy them because you find out certain details that change the intention or that change the behind the scenes, kind of. You know, when you watch a movie and you watch the behind the scenes of the movie, does it take away from the story? You can compare it with the magic trick too. You see, when somebody performs a magic trick, why would you want to find out how they perform the trick? Does it matter it's fake? Does it matter they have a, I don't know, mechanical system that, you know, that creates the trick? Do you really want to ruin the fantastic experience of being surprised and being amazed? You know, you have these people who are, oh, and I saw what he did and it's fake and this and that. Well, why would you want to do that? It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a magic trick. You see what I mean? So the same thing with relationships. It's, I think, supposed to be a meaningful, profound experience, and you don't want to ruin it by looking for the mechanical workings behind it or the reasons behind it. Or no, keep it as something that you were amazed by. Keep it as something that you enjoyed, that you appreciated, and appreciated for that. And it will save you so much pain. You know, it's so much more. It will bring you so much more peace when you can leave the memories there. When you can, yes, of course, sometimes if you find out that your partner or your spouse cheated and they were thinking about someone else when you, I don't know, were on a honeymoon or whatever, it can be very painful. I understand that. But do you want to hold on to that pain? Or do you want to have the memory of being there and having a good time, and then knowing that I had this experience and for my partner it wasn't the same, but that doesn't have to take away from how I felt during that time. Maybe, of course, if you had this constant anxious feeling in your stomach and you were suffering from that because you knew something was up and this and that, that's a different story. But if you had a great experience and then after the fact you find out certain things, I think it can be useful to keep the memory intact, keep the amazement, keep the enjoyment there, and just know that, okay, we can't move forward the same way we used to now that I found out about this information, but I can be grateful for what happened. Even though it's painful, in my memory I want to keep it as it was for me, and I don't need to change it because of the new information that I discovered. So that was just a thought that came to me, and I wanted to share that. So hopefully it makes you think. I'm not claiming to know everything, and I'm also not saying that in certain situations this is absolutely not the right thing to do. And I can also empathize and sympathize with people who feel like it's just dumb or wrong to do that. And feel free to leave a comment. I want to talk about this stuff. I think it's just an interesting idea to play around with in your mind if you're struggling with reshaping certain memories, because it can cause a lot of suffering, and I think it's important to try to reduce the amount of suffering in the world. So, just a quick flow of consciousness for you to enjoy. It's a beautiful day, even though it's a little bit rainy. It's still pleasant to be outside here in Budapest, near, I don't know what this place is called. It doesn't matter. I wish you a fantastic day. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.